Ever.
Yeah, and
Ever.
The show can't start until we crack open a bottle of Revelton. Whether it's their crisp, clean vodka, the bold spice of their rye whiskey, the rich smoothness of bourbon, or the original honey whiskey that started it all, every pour is a taste of craft and passion straight from the heart of Iowa. So pour yourself a drink, settle in, and get ready to relax, laugh, and enjoy the show.
Hey, it's Andrew Downs. I'm proud to support Three Beards Media, and I would love to work with you. If you need merchandise for your company, organization, band, softball team, whatever, I can help. From name brand apparel to promotional items, large orders or small, online stores, and more, I can help your brand stand out. AKC Marketing is local, based in Johnston, and we are an employee-owned business, so our costs are low and our turnaround times are fast. But most importantly, we give you personal service to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. Email me at andrew@akcmarketing.com or find me on social media, and let's make some cool stuff together. Now sit back and enjoy this Three Beards Media podcast.
Bags hit the road again. Two mics, one train, and a long time plan. From the bright lights flashing down in Old Sin City to a 2-drink minimum in the town so great. Plus non-stop on the interstate. Truck stop, coffee keeping us awake. Midwest roads, yeah, we know them well. From Des Moines to Chi, got stories to tell. Late nights, bright lights, open mic fights. Killing on stage, then it's back to the flight. From the cornfields to the Vegas Strip. Ain't no state where we don't fit. Billy and Willie's workshop, welcome inside. Where the jokes are sharp and the laughs collide. From the neon glow to the small town dive.
It keeps us alive.
got our new sponsor on there.
Who's our new sponsor? Oh, okay.
By JJ. She was my stylist for the.
Oh, yeah. She did a great job.
She
What
is
up,
now
Billy boy?
on board. I'm waiting for Chris to give me my cut. But, you know that one.
I'll give you a cut.
Yeah, see, look at him.
Can I tell you what I did this weekend?
What? Sure. Have at you. I know what you did. You went to the fucking Wizard of Oz and the Eagles and
Bruno on Friday night.
And Schmiegel.
Fucking bomb. Saturday night, the
He
Eagles.
bombed? Bruno
No,
bombed?
no,
I know. Just
ever. Blasphemy.
Have you
Saturday
seen Bruno before?
Let me tell you what about the Eagles thing, which was, and then of course Sunday the Wizard of Oz.
Have you seen Bruno Mars before?
In my fourth time.
Oh God,
I love him. I'm a groupie.
I know you love Bruno Mars. You
yeah.
do. I know.
But anyway, the Eagles thing, when they come on, the first thing they do is Hotel California, and the thing's all crazy. So they start playing music, and they're playing Hotel California. And Billy, I thought for a second, I thought, oh, they're just doing a soundtrack, which is kind of cool. Then I looked down because you can barely see them. It's the fucking Eagles. These guys are 78 years old. They sound as good as they did when they made this music 50 years ago. I mean, the sound system is, they said they have 164,000 speakers in the Sphere. It's insane. But I mean, it was. Now, here's the thing. We went to the Wizard of Oz on Sunday night. And the only thing I told my wife was, I got to get Billy here with Ross on shrooms to watch his bitch, because this could be the ultimate thing he's ever seen in his life.
So the only thing I said to my wife, is she's going, "You're here with me, and you're thinking about that motherfucker."
That's exactly what she said. She says, "Why would you even tell me that?" I said, "Cause I'm telling you, Billy would lose his fucking mind, because it was incredible, fucking incredible."
Was it?
Oh,
I mean, what? I mean, how do you?
I mean, well, it's one of the kind of things you just can't explain. I mean, you're in there, and it starts. First of all, when you walk in, I mean, there's two different things. When you walk in for the Eagles, it was a different thing. But when you walk in the Wizard of Oz, after I've already been in the room, it looks like an indoor theater. With the optics or whatever they do to make it look like it looks, and you keep on saying, okay, I know this is not really there. This is just a picture they projected on the wall. Mm-hmm. But you're staring at it going, no, that's they've somehow turned this into a theater. And so then all of a sudden,
is it like you're in the? Is it like you're inside of the movie?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're like
I
looking
like you're in a movie
around.
theater, and then all of a sudden the Wizard of Oz starts, and all of a sudden you're outside, and it's blue skies, and it's Dorothy walking around with the dog, and you can tell it's AI because the characters, the way they look in their face and everything. But then when the tornado starts, it gets. I mean, they have fans on there. These giant fans are blowing on you, and there's
Okay, so
lightning
they
and the
do all
sound.
kinds of sensory stuff.
Oh, yeah, and your seats fucking rattle and shit. Yeah,
It
it's
reminds
amazing.
me like that. I went on that Harry
Yeah,
Potter ride uh when I was at
yeah,
Universal Studios, the Green Gots ride or whatever.
yeah.
And it's like it's an AI like I don't know how to explain it, but virtual VR like deal.
Yeah,
And
it's insane.
you know, it's pitch black, so you don't know if you're actually moving or not. You get on a
Yeah,
fucking car
exactly.
that's on a
You don't know if they're moving or you're moving. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
That's yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like at one point, like one of the dragons flies by and it looks like it's right
Yeah.
there and it breathes fire, and then something like they like make it all warm, like the fire got close to
Like
you,
when I was
you
in your
know.
living room and I thought I was getting blowed. Yeah, that's a whole different.
Yeah, when all of a sudden that fucking
The
there's
girl
just a
came out of that
pussy
room.
right in your face out of nowhere.
Nope.
I was waiting for a
And
week for that part.
That's from like what 10 years ago. That video. Can you imagine what it's like now? Oh, can you imagine what it's like now? I bet now you can't tell the difference.
I wonder what it's
And
like.
then you
Maybe
get
they'll
one of them
do some
flashlight
porn.
things that you put up.
They should do like porn in the sphere. It's like all of a sudden it's like,
You know what? They have them VMA
oh my
awards all the
God, I
time.
can smell pussy.
Exactly. There
There's
you
just
go.
fucking-
Demolition Man, where they have the virtual porn. They're
yeah,
not
they
allowed
have the fucking. That's how they have sex. They just like
Yeah.
yeah.
He's like, we don't
Or,
kiss or anything.
Or like cone
Oh, kiss.
cone heads. You put the fucking put the thing on your head.
So what
God,
else said you get grief on the internet?
dude, the sphere just gigantic vagina.
They could do it. They could do. I mean, and they could make it to where you'd see every pubic hair, and you think that it's actually there. Yeah,
Just
I know.
fucking speed bagging that shit.
You're frozen. Are you frozen, or are you just like slow to
No.
move? Oh, okay.
Are you? I think it's you. I think you got. You're wired. I'm wired. I should always be good.
Well, to tell you, I just came from awake, and I went to Tamiya, so I'm half drunk right now. So
I'd have you no other way.
yeah, that's it.
You go to so many funerals.
Yeah,
You're at a
that's all. That's all I fucking go
You
to.
go like once a week.
It's at least once a week.
What do you think
Yeah,
a funeral at the Sphere would be like?
Oh, how cool would that be?
Would
They
it
bring that
be
fucker
like
back to life.
You go on the journey to heaven with them,
Yeah, you do a little stairway to heaven. Yeah,
and then you're just
Be
fucking
nice.
float. You're like, oh my god. What if they're
You know
an
what?
asshole? What if there was like you flip a coin on the way in, and they decide they went to
heaven or
hell? So now you're fucking sitting there.
So let me ask you a question, because my wife and I, we actually had this discussion tonight. I mean, you know, a Catholic thing, it's always like you go to a wake the night before, you view the body, then the next day you do the funeral, and then after the funeral, you go to the cemetery, then after the cemetery, you go and you have dinner someplace.
Yes.
And it's been changing lately. And I told my wife, now I said, I don't want that. I want one day we'll go to a party someplace, we party, you show pictures of me. And she goes, well, don't you want the church at all? And then I start thinking, as I'm getting older, maybe I need the church. Maybe I should have the church. But I said, I don't want to end up at the church. I want to end up at a party someplace where, people can, because I know if you're still alive, I want to be up in heaven watching you bawl like a little bitch. So I know that's going to come. But
Well, if you don't have the church, then I can't throw myself on the casket like
Yeah,
I
that's true.
promised you that
that's
I would
true.
do.
Yeah. I that's exactly what I want. But yeah,
Could you
I mean, that's the
imagine
whole
how
thing
ma-
now. It's
Could
changed.
you imagine how mad everybody would be when I did it?
Oh, I mean, and don't let go, Billy. Don't let go.
And
And
I would have to play video of you saying this shit to me.
Yeah. And I want you to do it choreographed to some kind of music, like while you're holding on to me. I want you to maybe play "Died in Your Arms Tonight" or something. Just something.
Oh
to
my
go
God.
along with what's happening. to make it all come
I
together.
should play it
choreograph.
like the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
The fucking God damn it, girl, I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I want.
Except play I just died in your arms.
In your
tonight, and
arms.
just
That's right. Yeah.
walk over to the
And then
casket.
don't
and
let
just
go.
put my
Stuff like
hand
that.
on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. That's what I want. I want all that. So,
Uh,
what do you want for
well-
yours? What do you want when you die? There's a good chance you could OD on something.
we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I want a fucking New Orleans jazz funeral.
Yeah. Okay. We can make that happen.
I want the people walking up and down with my fucking casket like.
We can do that all through Highland Park. I did love it.
And then we go into the church. I want it to be a black church funeral.
Yeah, I like that.
I
You
want
know
the
what?
fucking choir.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I think I've just changed my mind. I want that too. I don't want to
Yeah.
steal your thunder, but I think I want that.
So you fucking you can't hack my funeral.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna die a lot before you, at least. Yeah, I'll probably die at least 20 or 30 years before you do. Yeah, by the
God,
time you
I
die,
hope
who
so.
knows what kind of the kind of shit you could have at your funeral is gonna be all different. There'll be big fucking spaceships flying around and shit.
Could
Like
be.
you'll have like
That's
a
probably what
George Jetson funeral.
That's probably what you thought though, like 30 years
Yeah,
ago.
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
That by the time you died, there'd be fucking
Your funeral, they'll be saying,
Astro and Elroy
yeah,
would be
"Me,
your
Bill
pallbearers.
Blank, dun 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 dun. Here's Gold Briggy, bum 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 bum.
So yeah, I
Daughter
want.
Billy."
I think the New Orleans one. I think it's somber on the. They march to the
Yeah.
church and it's like a somber march.
Yeah, and
So
then
it's
after
like
they're
fucking.
done, then they party.
Then you go in the church and you have the funeral, and on the way out, that
Then
walk
then
is
it gets
fucking.
happy music. Well, that fucker's gone. That fucker's gone. And they party. Yeah.
And then I want like that. I think you should leave sketch when they did the bodies falling out of caskets.
I never saw that.
You didn't? Yeah. Have you watched? I think
No.
you should leave.
I've watched it every once in a while. Yeah, my niece got me hooked on that.
You've got to see the fucking. I
No.
think it's the start of the second season. It's
Yeah.
It's like a TV. He's doing like a commercial to keep from getting his channel canceled or some shit.
Yeah.
He's like, just because we did.
Yeah.
Bodies falling out of caskets. This happened to be naked.
That guy's goofy looking anyway.
I think that's the sketch that got the fuck. I didn't do shit. I didn't do fucking shit that they kept rehashing.
Yeah.
He's that dude's got a movie.
He's
Tim
got
Robinson.
a real peculiar looking face.
Him and
Okay.
Paul Rudd have a movie on.
Oh, do they really?
On like Prime now. I think it's on Prime,
Yeah.
maybe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's called Friends.
Oh, well, I gotta see that. It's on Prime. I'll watch that tonight.
It's on something, but yeah, it's oh my god. Have you seen this fucking revenge.com oh my god, what was it? I gotta find the name of it. Revenge, it's like this cyberbullying deal.
You know what? I was with my daughter tonight. We went to eat at Tamiya's, and she was talking about that. My daughter and her cousin Randa were talking about the cheerleader, and it turns out to be the mother that was doing it.
Unknown.
Yes. Tonight, Claudia was talking about that tonight.
Did you see it, Chris?
Yeah.
I did. We watched it last week.
Motherfucker.
Unknown. The catfish story.
Yes.
Yeah.
The cat.
Yeah, but
that was. They were.
like-
Claudia was
it's
talking
like
about that
revenge.
tonight.
IT genius or whatever, and she was
It's
like,
like revenge.com. It's
Talking about the
called,
girls
like,
having a flat ass or
revenge.com
something, and yeah, they're.
it's called
Yes.
unknown because it comes up unknown caller on the
Yeah.
on
That's
the
it.
thing.
Unknown
So,
caller.
yeah,
That's
so it's
weird because they
unknown.
were just talking about that tonight. That's
But doesn't
weird.
it say like revenge.com or something like that?
No, hold on. Here we go. It's called unknown number, the high school catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
It's-
way off.
So that that is kind of produced by the same guy that wrote and did the documentary Stranger Next Door.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen that one?
I
No.
believe so.
No, I usually don't
That
watch
one will
docs.
blow your fucking mind.
Well, here's the
Really?
thing with these.
Yes.
The thing with these. This shit isn't new.
No.
Like,
Mhm.
uh,
You mean catfishing or what? What do you mean?
there's
What
a
is new?
fucking there's like an OG version of this.
Oh, okay.
It's called Tall Hot Blonde.
Mm-hmm.
It's all one word because it's like it's like a screen name.
And that's on some place where you can find it now too.
Oh yeah, I don't know where you can find it now, but
Yeah.
I saw this movie Tall Hot Blonde back when Netflix started and they would mail you could get DVDs mailed to you if it wasn't on and if you couldn't stream it, right? I believe I got this DVD mailed to me because I've been finding batshit crazy shit for a long time.
Yeah.
And so if you type that in, Tall Hot Blonde, all one word,
Okay. Hold on.
it's like a screen name.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the name
2009 film. Here we go.
2009. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so this fucking guy works in like a factory, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he meets this girl online playing like online poker.
Yeah.
And he's like a 40-year-old guy or 30-something-year-old guy, but a fucking dorky looking fucker. And he says that he's like his name online's like fucking sniper, some kind of sniper.
Mm-hmm.
So he poses online as like this 21-year-old sniper in the army. And so he's in the fucking whatever. He's in the poker rooms playing as this sniper guy, right?
Yeah.
So he starts a relationship with this girl called Tall Hot Blonde. And they like become a thing online, but never physically meet up, right?
Right.
And they show the text messages back and forth, like the chats back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
It is so fucking funny. Like, oh, I can't wait to hold you, baby, and all this fucking stuff. And like he's saying, like he's deployed. Like you might not hear from me for like a couple weeks because I'm
gonna go kill Osama.
We're looking for dude.
Yeah.
And so he's just doing all this bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a fucking third guy comes in.
Oh.
The third guy turns out to be a guy that he works with at the factory.
Okay, so do you think? I mean,
so the guy in the factory
Yeah.
starts fucking outing him.
Yeah.
And calling him a fucking loser and like cyberbullying him basically, right?
Yeah.
And this tall, hot blonde starts fucking kind of pitting them against each other.
Oh, this is nuts.
Yeah. So eventually the older guy that was posing as the sniper fucking kills the kid that he works with in the factory. Waits for him in the parking lot after work and fucking kills him. Right?
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah. All over this girl who's like 18.
It's all hot blonde.
All hot blonde. 18.
Yeah.
And you know, she sent pictures. There's all kinds of pictures of her all hot with her fucking swimsuits and shit. Right. So then they fucking get to bust this guy that kills the kid, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And as they're trying to figure out everything, they figure out tall, hot blonde isn't a real person.
Whoa.
Tall, hot blonde is fucking her mom.
Oh, wow.
Tall, hot blonde's mom was posing as her.
Yeah, tall, hot blonde. Wow.
Yeah.
So did she get in trouble?
So that all this fucking kid got killed over a chick that wasn't real.
Got killed over the chick's mom.
And it was the girl's mom made up this tall hot and like doing all this romance. Not, you know, she was like chatting with these dudes, like telling you. It goes back to my. I told you, fucking my buddy, the fucking let's plunder like a trading gold doubloons. That shit happened in like a Pirates of the Caribbean game or some shit.
You know, and you can see that shit happening all the time. I mean, every once in a while on my phone or something, I will get somebody saying, "Hi, your number popped up," and I don't know. Do I know you? And
Oh, yeah.
I don't ever answer them, but it's like that's how that shit starts, right? And then
Yeah,
all of a
say
sudden
it's the wrong
you
number.
go and you look on Facebook and you see some hot chick on there and think, oh well, fuck, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
it's
had the
fucking-
name of that documentary wrong. It's called Abducted in Plain Sight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one's fucking nuts.
That one, the Willie, you've got to
Yeah.
watch that.
That's the one with
Yeah, my daughter says it's
One
crazy.
where the neighbor.
where the
kidnapped
husband
the
fucking
girl.
jerks off the fucking guy.
Don't ruin it. Don't.
Husband
Willie,
jerks
That's my
off
fucking-
the guy.
Dude,
yes,
that's my favorite thing.
Willie, you've got to watch.
Willie's
this.
not gonna fucking watch it.
I
Here-
might watch it. Hold on, I'm drunk right now. I might watch it.
No,
later.
there's a new one though. They made a fucking movie.
Yes,
like,
they
with
made
Colin
an actual
Hanks.
like mini series out of it.
Yeah, and that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's really
What's it
good.
called?
But the original thing.
Abducted in Plain Sight.
Oh, I just need some relief.
Yes.
Abducted.
So-
What is it called? In what plain sight?
Abducted in Plain Sight. I'm pretty
So
sure
I
it's not-
gave him manual relief.
Yeah, and the let me see if I can find the meme.
Dude.
Let
This
me see if I can
motherfucker.
find the memes of. Oh, here we go.
All you need is to have everyone involved. If you want to make victims out of people, you just have to have them do something that's embarrassing.
So here's the
that they don't want
picture of the
revealed.
dad. This is the picture of the dad of the daughter.
This is the guy
And
that.
This is the dad of the daughter who gets kidnapped. And at one point, the kidnapper convinces him to jerk him off in a car.
Yeah.
And this is
Oh,
the part of the show
holy cow!
where he's telling the story in the documentary. It's so
Wow.
it's
It's
so
one of
ins-
my most
Was
favorite
this-
things I've ever
This
seen.
this
in
looks
my
like they
life.
took this picture right after that guy climaxed. That's what it looks like. Oh,
I-
howdy
Uh,
doody.
Tell me, even today during that documentary, when the mom was talking, you could not see that the mom was still infatuated with that
Oh,
guy.
100%. Her fucking, she was like, "Oh, he just made me feel so good about."
Yes, it was so creepy.
Whoa.
It was the weirdest
Well,
thing.
which you could tell that fucking guy was gay as fuck and hadn't fucked his wife in 15 years. That's why he was so quick to jerk the guy off.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, he was a fucking florist.
And in the documentary, in the miniseries where the movie is played, Tom Hanks's kid plays the guy.
Yeah, Colin Hanks
Oh,
plays
Colin
the
Hanks
fucking
plays
guy
the
that
dad.
jerks him
So
jerks off
this
the
was
guy.
made into a movie.
Which Colin
Yes.
Hanks plays a way less gay version.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
He's like way, yeah. It's
That
not-
show is called, what's the name of that show? That's called A Friend of the Family. And that is that's on Peacock. You can watch that on Peacock.
I got all of them.
So basically, what it is, Willie, is this fucking guy convinces these uber religious people,
Hmm.
like
It's
Basically-
always the religious people.
Yeah.
he gets these religious people to do shit that they
Mhm.
don't want the church to find out about,
Yeah. Exactly.
and so then he just gets to manipulate them from that point on to do whatever he wants.
The jerking off stuff.
Yeah, like they basically
Yeah.
know that he has abducted their daughter and have to
Yeah.
and let him get away with it because they don't want to reveal anything.
Wow.
He doesn't
And
want the world to
there's-
know that he
and there's
jerked
where
that guy
your
off.
MAGA people come from, right there. There's your MAGA lights.
Yeah, and see that's where my Facebook post. That's where all that.
Okay,
fucking
yeah.
comes
Now
from.
your Facebook post the other day, you know what? You shouldn't have got any grief about that at all. And it's once again, it's one of those kind of deals that if he really did what they said he did, or got caught doing it, don't fucking defend him. Don't try. I don't care if he's your friend. He did something wrong. You know what I mean? I mean,
I
it'd be like
liked
this.
the guy before I saw
Yeah.
that.
I'll tell you what, right now, if it came out tomorrow, they said, hey, did you see Billy Blank got caught? He's watching videos of animals molesting each other. Whatever six thing.
I
would have to say-
will watch videos of animals molesting each other if it makes me laugh.
Yeah, but if you're doing other things to it and you're involving other people,
Who cares?
If I find out that you got somebody, all of a sudden Chris is like, I never wanted to watch it, but then Billy came over my house and tied me up and put toothpicks in my eyes and made me watch it.
Don't
Then
pull
I said, well,
me into
Billy's
this.
sick, then he shouldn't have done that.
Don't pull me into this.
I think that if I went to Chris's house and got free reign of the keyboard,
Pick somebody else.
you know what's funny though?
Hey.
You know what's funny? What I did one time that this is a fucking young guy me being a real asshole, but
God,
I don't know.
Chris, right now we're gonna be accomplices to something really fucking.
So my
funny.
buddy,
I marked
my buddy's older brother,
Yeah.
older brother, I worked for him for a little bit, and they would like I was the young guy. They were all in their 30s, and they would like bully me in the office, you know.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like talk to me like act like I was stupid all the time and shit, you know, just
Yeah.
fucking talk to me like that. And I just kind of let it go. I didn't really get into any big deal, whatever. But anyway,
Yeah.
one time my buddy was house sitting for him,
Yeah.
and so I went over there one night to hang out, and I thought it would be funny to go in and put the NAMBLA website into his search engine. So
Oh my God.
I typed NAMBLA.com or whatever into his
Oh fuck.
thing.
Yeah.
So it looked like he was on the NAMBLA website. But
What
nothing
happened? Did you
ever
find out?
no, nothing ever happened.
Oh, okay.
I just laughed about it. Like his little brother was like, dude, don't, you know, and I'm like, no, fuck that.
Fuck. But here, let me ask you this:
That's the type of
if you
revenge.
found
that-
out, if you
don't
found
fuck
out
with
one of
me.
your, if you found out one of your friends was into some really strange shit, I mean,
Depends
you
on
might-
what it is.
I would. Let's say you found out one of your buddies is a pedophile.
I mean,
Would you
can't
defend him
that.
at all? I mean, because that's what Hastings was trying to do with you. He's trying to basically say, you know, I like this guy, and you should fuck you for saying that.
I don't know
mean-
what he was. I think that he was basically so. It's funny because Drew Hastings is a guy I always respected. I thought,
Yeah,
he was
he's a funny guy. Yeah,
and he commented back when Trump got shot at.
yeah,
When I put up the post that said, I put up a post that said, "Way to make a hero out of that fucking idiot."
yeah. I
you
remember
fucking
that. Yeah,
idiot."
yeah.
Which I
agree
was
with you
basically
100%,
calling the
yeah.
guy a dumbass for shooting him.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
I don't understand what I'm
Mhm.
doing here, what I'm doing wrong here
Mhm.
to the MAGA fucking maggots.
Well, you know, my wife got mad at me because you know I would see stuff like that and then want to put it up, and then she said,
Damn it, he
"Don't do
missed.
it." Yeah, because I put after Trump got shot. Did you ever see the memes where they got Jesus, Trump's on one knee, and Jesus is saying, "Son, I saved your
yeah.
life" or whatever? I wanted to put that same meme up, but put Jesus' hand on, going, "I can't believe I fucking missed you." It's like, and my wife's like,
So-
"Don't do that because that shit's gonna follow you around," and so I didn't do it, but.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess maybe I've gotten to where I don't care.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Translation: Bill doesn't have a wife to talk him out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I got plenty of
Yeah.
people telling me I should be careful because I'm eliminating half of my. I was like, motherfucker, I don't
Yeah.
have an audience. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm not eliminating half
Yeah.
of shit. Maybe I'm eliminating half the bookers that'll book me at some point. I don't fucking know, but
Yeah,
whatever.
at this point in life, let's be honest.
I don't fucking care anymore. I really
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, let's be honest. If it's a booker that would defend him that much, fuck him anyway.
Well, here's the thing. I spent 20 fucking 5 years kissing
Mhm.
everybody's ass.
yeah,
Like making sure that I got invited back and you know
Yeah,
what I
right.
mean? I
Yeah,
played
yeah,
all
exactly.
the fucking games. I played them
Yeah.
all. And I worked and it was fine. But
You know
I don't
what?
want to play the games anymore. I don't
I
fucking
have
care
found. Yeah,
anymore.
I have found the
It
people
didn't get
that
me
are
anywhere.
yeah.
Ultimately.
the people that are really smart in this business or have been around or talented. They don't give a fuck. They keep the politics out of it. You know what I mean? For the most part. So yeah, if it's somebody that would get upset about something like that, yeah, you probably don't want them fucking around anyway. I was like, you know,
But anyway, so when
Yeah.
I posted that about
Mhm.
him, about the shooting,
yeah. I remember you getting grief on that because I remember seeing that
he
online.
said you might be the most worthless cunt on here or something.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I just replied, thanks, buddy. With a laughing emoji.
Yeah.
And then
I
this
still can't
time,
believe people defend this motherfucker. I just can't. It's hard for me to believe that anybody defends.
I don't
him.
did Drew Hastings play a guitar?
No.
Never.
I mean, he's a kind of a cerebral comic.
Oh, I know. I remember but I was
Yeah.
trying to, for some reason, I thought maybe he had a guitar in his closer at some
Not
point.
not that I know of.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that because he said it was thinly veiled.
Yeah. It wasn't thinly veiled at all. It was
I don't-
totally unveiled.
I don't see where I was beating around the bush.
No. The thing that pissed me off about the
Although it
round
was
guy.
maybe what he was trying to say is that it was really broad.
Yeah.
And in that sense, he's right, because I didn't say, I just said musical, which is a little
Yeah.
too broad, because
Yeah.
I don't condone, or I don't condemn like a guy that does a guitar. Like,
Yeah.
if you have a talent for something and you do something to change, if you write something
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
clever,
I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm talking about doing fucking karaoke at the end of your fucking show.
Yep. Exactly.
There's nothing to that. You
Mhm.
wrote nothing.
No, exactly. Yeah. I
You
know.
played nostalgia for people.
You know what? I haven't been to a comedy club to
And-
hang out at all lately. Are there still comics doing that at all? Do you know?
I
of?
don't know. It's been a long time since I
Yeah.
saw much.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, so maybe I should have been a little more detailed with that, because maybe it looks like I'm saying guitar acts are fucking shitty,
You
but
know,
that's not what I meant.
it's, you know what? It's Facebook. I think you ought to be able to say what the fuck you want. And if
I
anybody's got a
think,
problem,
but here's
turn
what
the
I
page.
think. Here's
Yeah.
what I think. I think the reason he really commented is he's a fucking Trump pansy,
Mhm.
and
They're always
that's
looking for
when he commented. And I didn't even know this before I saw the
Yeah.
article. People's told me, have told me since, but John Reap is a fucking MAGA guy.
Is he?
Like, he fucking made videos when Trump won about let's not gloat too much, people, vote Trump voters, blah blah blah, all
really?
this
Oh,
stuff. Act
God.
like we've been here before.
Oh God. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry, but you know
So,
what the thing is? If
I think that he's coming to the defense of his fellow fucking
Yeah.
maggot,
Trump, I'm sorry. I mean,
and
if
he thinks
you
that's
were
my motivation.
if you were my brother, and I found out you were a fucking pedophile, I'm sorry. It's fucking over. Say what you want, people. I don't
Yeah,
give a
you're
fuck
dead
at
to
this
me.
point. You're dead to me. Exactly.
Yeah.
So fuck that. Don't try to defend that shit.
But think about it. Am I wrong?
No, not at all.
Look at all the fucking the celebrated clean guys.
Yeah.
Seinfeld dated the
Yep.
fucking 16-year-old or
Yeah.
whatever when he was in his 30s.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Fucking Woody Allen.
Yeah. Don't the what we've learned here is just don't throw fucking rocks. Just don't.
Well,
Yeah.
I did.
Oh fuck,
I'm
Bill
fucking-
Cosby. Remember Bill Cosby?
That's what I'm saying. Bill Cosby.
Remember, I can
Fucking
remember during Eddie Murphy's first Raw when he was talking about how Cosby had called him.
Richard Pryor said,
Yeah.
have a Coke and smile.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Fuck Bill
Yeah.
Cosby.
Now,
Yeah.
now, who
Okay,
who
I'll
would
give you
trust your
another
kids
one.
With? Now, who would you
Uh,
trust your kids with? Eddie Murphy or Bill Cosby?
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I could get Tom Rhodes on here.
Mhm.
Do you know Tom Rhodes, Willie?
I've met him once. I don't know him at all, really.
So
Very,
Tom
very,
Rhodes
very
has
funny
this.
cat.
He has a bit about Louis Anderson.
Oh, does
I
he really?
fucking forgot about this.
Yeah.
So part of this theory may have come from this.
hmm
Now that I think about it, so Tom Rhodes has a bit where he actually says, "I think that all of these clean comics, they should all be investigated because they're all
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, they're all. Yeah.
yeah." And he talked about he met Louis Anderson when he was 19,
Mhm.
when Louis Anderson was hot shit.
Yeah.
And Tom was 19 and had long hair, and he won some contest.
hmm
And it was like I feel like it had something to do with Louis Anderson. Like, if you won the contest, you flew
Yeah.
to LA.
Sure. Right. Yeah.
And he got to open for Louis
Mm-hmm.
Anderson. And I think it was just a bullshit like showcase. Like it was like a fucking real short set that
Yeah.
I think maybe ultimately didn't mean shit or he didn't get out. But afterwards, Louis Anderson is like, you're a very funny man, Tom. And fucking he does this whole bit and he goes out with Louis Anderson on the town all night, yada yada.
Yeah.
And he ends up back at Louis Anderson's place. And he's like walking him up and down the halls or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you're a very sexy man, Tom.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Tom.
And so he obviously like resists his passes, right?
Right.
Like Louis comes in and tries to fucking kiss him on the mouth and shit.
Oh, really?
And, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Tom goes, I think the way the bit ended, because he's talking about how, you know, he's talking about the trajectory of his career, more or less.
Yeah.
And the way the bit ends is he's like, and all I could ever think about is, man, if I would have just fucked that guy.
You know what's funny is I opened for Louis a few times in Des Moines back in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And then when I started working Vegas, I remember one time he had a gig at Bally's and they had an after party up in one of his suites. And I went up there and sat and talked to him for a while and nothing. So, I mean, I think I'm better looking than Tom Rhodes. I can't believe
I'm sorry that
that
happened.
he didn't.
I'm feeling a little insulted that he didn't try to grab your dick.
I found that news story.
Mm-hmm.
There's apparently a clip out here, but this link doesn't work of Tom Rhodes talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't get the clip to play, but there's a whole story in here about that Anderson brought him back to his Beverly Hills apartment when he was 19 under the pretense of hanging out. Instead, he cornered the rookie comic, cupped his buttocks, and tried to kiss him.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're a very sexy man, Tom. He does the fucking, it's fucking, the bit's great.
And I never got none of that. And I was a good looking guy. I don't understand.
Well, there was
a whole Reddit stream on it. There's a whole Reddit stream of it.
There was there's always been a thing. I was supposed to open for him once too, and I got bumped.
Yeah.
But there was always a thing where a rumor, an unsubstantiated rumor, that Louis Anderson would pay you 10 grand to suck your dick.
Really?
To prove that you weren't gay.
Wow.
He said if you finish, you're gay.
Ah. So wait, what was the time?
I think
limit?
he'd give you 10 grand. I think he'd give you 10 grand either way.
Yeah. God.
But that's just a rumor, but I heard that from more than one person.
Yeah.
But I mean, the shit about Bill Cosby was always known amongst in the industry. This, Louis C.K. A lot of people knew about that. Like,
I'll tell you the one weird thing about Louis Anderson that I remember was when I started working Vegas a lot. I made friends, and I couldn't tell you where and when it was, but I made friends with Tommy Anderson, Louis's brother, lived in Vegas. Basically, the kid was homeless. I mean, he was just like hanging around places, really had no place to live. So Louis never, and he talks about his brother Tommy all the time. And I can remember one night we were out and driving around, and Louis was like headlining at Bally's, and his name was Giant Line. I said, Tommy, why don't you go see your brother? I don't want to. He sounds just like him. I don't want to go see him. I don't do it. So it was like it always seemed strange to me that he had this brother right there in the town, and he wasn't looking out after him. You know what I mean?
He must have fucked him over.
Yeah, something.
I did look after him a time or two, and then do a bunch of drugs and
weird
fuck
shit.
it up.
You know what? We're talking about like clean against dirty. I mean, I was started in an era where most everybody was clean, but I mean, my influences were like Pryor and Carlin, and so I was dirty a lot of times when I probably shouldn't have been. And what I mean by dirty is I just like to say fuck. But I mean, was that ever a problem?
It is for me, really.
I mean, well, let me ask you: when you started, did you think in your mind when you thought about writing bits? Did you think of writing? I'm going to write a clean bit, or just I'm going to write something, and if it's clean, it's clean. If it's dirty, it's dirty.
I
How did
just
you
wrote.
feel?
I always have written what I thought was funny, and I
Yeah.
avoided writing too much about anything overly sexual, just because I
Yeah.
thought it was too easy, and like
Yeah.
I never wrote things for shock value.
I mean, you know
My
what's
whole
always
thing is I just say fuck a lot. I just
yeah.
talk like I talk. That's
That's
it.
me too. That's exactly.
My
But it's
my
always
jokes
funny.
that I write are in general not dirty. I
Yeah.
do have a few things.
Yeah.
I've actually some things I've gotten a little dirtier in ways as I gotten older, just
Yeah.
because I stopped giving a fuck.
Billy, you know what's funny? I remember one night I did a show with a girl, and afterwards, um, people came up to us afterwards, was talking, and the girls there, and they said, "We loved you." They told me they loved me, and they said, "We love you too." She said, "But you were a little too dirty, and she wasn't." And I stopped and I went, "Okay," because this is after like the fourth night working with this girl. I said, "Okay, I." The premise of my jokes was me and my family sat together. I said fuck a few times. I said she was talking about masturbating and the size of a guy's dick and everything, but she said it in a way where she didn't use any dirty words. But you were telling me that mine was dirtier
Yeah,
than hers.
because you said fuck. That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
I mean
And
it's
that's
insane. Yeah,
actually a good window into that mentality.
yeah,
That clean, it's bullshit.
yeah,
The
exactly.
Like there's studies out there. There's studies
Mhm,
about people that cuss more often than other people,
mhm,
and
yeah,
like they're the more honest people. They're
exactly. Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's just so dishonest. It's very hard for me to be dishonest on
mhm,
stage.
yeah,
Like right now when it comes to this fucking special,
yeah.
like I'm trying to line up stage time to lead up to it, and I'm having trouble. So I might just have to fucking throw some shit at the wall. But
Hmm.
like, everybody tells me just do the bangers. It's a half hour. Just do
Yeah,
your best fucking half hour.
yeah. I
Well,
would agree with that.
but my best half hour isn't necessarily who I am anymore.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know what you know what I mean.
I mean
You
that's
look
a,
at
I mean
my
yeah,
best half hour over the course of fucking 25 years. There's jokes about when I was being married and shit. I can't
yeah,
do any of that fucking material.
yeah.
Then I'm lying.
I guess if I was you, I would just say I would just have to do what makes me feel best. What really makes me laugh. You just got to go. You got to go with your gut on who you think you really are, and not
That's what
worry
I'm
about
saying.
anybody
I
else. Yeah,
just feel like it's more important. Yeah, I could probably muster up a 30-minute set that's just fucking,
yeah.
but I don't think I'm gonna enjoy doing that.
No,
I don't
yeah.
think that I'm
If you
gonna.
got one shot, do it. That way, you have no regrets at the end. Because if you
Yeah,
do what other people suggest to you, you're always going to have that what if, what if. If you just go with what you know, and you've been doing this long enough, that's it. Go with what you know.
but I don't know. I
Yeah.
just feel like I'm starting to age out of this. I'm aging out of the
Mhm.
position that I've always enjoyed.
You know what? I've talked to. I remember one time Jay Leno was talking about the fact that, and we all know comics that they have the stuff that they talk about when I nailed this chick and I did these drugs and I did this and that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then all of a sudden you're 60 years old and they're doing the same stuff and you're like, dude, I know you. You're not nailing that chick. You ain't doing these drugs. I mean, because
Right.
Jay Leno once said your point of view is going to change as your life changes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
And
you got
that's
to
and
go.
that's I mean, that's been my struggle
Yeah.
since fucking my divorce pretty much. Is like
Yeah.
I'm a whole different person than I was 5 years ago.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And I haven't been necessarily if I was working during the past 5 years at the frequency that I worked the previous 20,
Yeah.
then I probably would have a hugely evolved
Oh,
act.
exactly. Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
worked every night. Then you worked
But
every
I
night.
wasn't I'm not working that much anymore, so
Yeah.
my act
Yeah.
hasn't necessarily evolved with who I am.
Mhm. See, to me, that's
So
that's where the comedy ought to come from. In the fact that maybe that's where the jokes are. In the fact that I'm not
right,
working
but I
as
can't
much. And yeah,
fucking I don't have time to go in there to do a half hour special of shit I'm
yeah,
writing right now.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hmm. Well,
So,
this is coming up in when, in November.
yeah.
Well, now what we got to do then for the next couple months is we just got to start hitting
I just
open
need to
mics and
line
letting you
up. I just need to
go
get
see
on
the lineup.
stage
Yeah, I mean, just go and do it, and I'll come with you and
every
fucking
fucking
write shit
open
down.
mic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to every open mic. I might just get a hold of Alicia and be like,
yeah. Let me
I'll just
MC everywhere.
fucking work for free for the next month straight.
That ain't a bad idea. That would take a lot of stress off her too.
Yeah.
Really would. To let
Be
me
like,
MC in them, but let me have 5 minutes to where I can just work on my material.
I mean, if
Ain't
I
bad idea.
MC, I mean, I'll get 10, 15
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
That's fine. And she can
That's
get
a good
somebody
idea.
else on Saturdays and only
Yeah.
have to pay them fucking
Yeah.
few bucks, and I
Yeah.
mean, I think that's what
And that way
most.
you got a
I think
fresh
that's what
audience
most
every-
of the most bigger name comics do out in LA and shit.
exactly.
I think they just work. They go up on stage for free for.
Yeah, we both got friends on Facebook that that aren't big names, but you can see them every night. They're like at the Comedy Store or the Improv or
Yeah.
whatever, and they're on a show, and all of a sudden you look at the lineup, and there's Patton Oswalt, and there's
Right.
all these big names that go in and do 15 minutes. So yeah,
Exactly.
and you got to do the funny bone. I mean, the open mics here in town are great, but the problem is you're going to get the same
Yeah,
guys
that doesn't
watching you.
get me much
Yeah, exactly.
feedback.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know. Dan Umpton does that one thing. We were trying to get together for an October deal.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's still gonna happen. I need to get a hold of that dude.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's kind of that's the struggle right now. Is I just, I haven't just sat down.
Yeah.
Been like, okay, here's my fucking set list. I'm just gonna
Mhm.
commit to this 30 minutes for the rest, and that's what I have to do. I mean, I'm gonna line everything up. I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna make a set list of what I think is at least, I'll have the really good timeless jokes in there.
Yeah.
Just observational timeless shit or whatever. That'll
Mhm.
be in there.
Yeah.
But I do need to have things that represent my point of view
Right.
the way it is now.
The way it is now. Yeah. And then that's all a matter of it'll get funnier to you it's about repetition. It's just getting out there every night.
And that's what I mean. I
getting
have
the
to
lines,
I
yeah.
have to let some of these jokes evolve, and I
Yeah.
haven't had time to let them
Yeah.
evolve.
Yeah.
I mean,
I haven't done that in
and
so long.
if I just fucking talk to Alicia and I'm like, just put me on stage every night for the next 3 months,
Mhm.
I might fuck that goddamn ventriloquist bit might end up being good
well,
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're looking, if you need somebody to help you.
Yeah, there you go. I could be the anti-comic. I could just go up and make fun of all the stuff that I hate
Mhm.
that guys do.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
it
could be like,
sucks. Think about
comedy
all the guys.
police.
Yeah, I know I'm such a fucking cunt. But think about all the guys though that you really love and respect. Like
Mhm.
I talk about the musical closers and shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, like the Untamed Shrews, for example, they do a
Yeah.
musical. The Untamed Shrews write different lyrics. They do a whole fucking production.
They put their personality, they put their
Yes.
stamp on everything they did. I mean,
Yes.
when Marge did
It's
the thing, Marge put.
And I remember back
Susan-
in the day, because that was another thing of that deal with Hastings, is fucking
Yeah.
Round Guy comes on under his real fucking name on Facebook. The guy doesn't even have a fucking phone number. I don't even know what.
I
I
can't
mean, what
believe-
the fuck's
I
he
can't-
even looking at?
As you
Facebook
know,
on?
he's like a
Hopefully
big
he's
brother to
watching
me.
this right now.
Well, he's like a big brother to me, but I can't believe he did that either.
No, I fucking love that. You know
Yeah.
that I love the
Yeah.
Round Guy.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think I'm hoping it was
Yeah.
tongue in cheek.
I'm hoping that.
How much tongue? I mean, how many times are you gonna fucking try to stir up shit in my career and act like it's tongue in cheek?
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah.
doing this shit for fucking damn near 30 years now.
Yeah.
Just trying to start shit.
Yeah, that was I didn't agree with that.
He
at
tried
all.
to do it back in the day with fucking Paul. He would try
Yeah.
to start shit there. He fucking try to act like, I remember he used to think, because at one point I get to the club. Paul was putting on a local show. It was
Mhm.
you, me, and the Round Guy.
Yeah.
Maybe one other comic. I don't fucking remember. But I come in there. I have my camera
Mhm.
because I'm trying to get work. At that
Yeah.
point in my career, everything was
Yeah.
about getting work. Every
Right.
single thing I did was about getting work.
Yeah,
It was
great.
about having tapes that had the fucking funny bone on the wall.
Yeah.
that I would send to people. So it didn't look like I was standing in a fucking bar.
Yeah.
Like how many bookers, you know how many bookers would get these shit fucking tapes back
Guy,
then? You
kids
know,
in
when
his
there's a
kitchen.
VHS fucking,
Yeah.
you know? So
Exactly.
it didn't matter if I was hosting, it didn't matter what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was taping it,
Yeah.
right? So I come in there and I asked Paul, because I think the reason I asked was because there was 4 comics.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was just the 3 of us, I would have just assumed I was hosting
Yeah.
at that point. Well, also at that point, I was working all the time.
Yeah.
Round Guy never did comedy at that point. Like
Yeah.
every once in a great while, he'd come out, he would do his 10 to 15 of his fucking just sing on, and he'd do his hack bullshit.
Yeah.
Right. And then, you know, whatever. And I come into the Funny Bone and I go up to Paul and I go, so I assume I'm hosting.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, no, you're featuring. And I'm like, okay. And the round guy,
wrong.
but see, this is where it's Paul's fault.
Yeah.
Because Paul didn't want to just be honest with people.
Yeah.
In this way. And it wasn't malicious. He didn't want to hurt people's feelings. At the end of the day, as much of a hard ass as Paul was, he didn't want to crush guys' dreams or hurt their feelings, you know, unless they pissed him off.
Yeah, and he'd only hurt your feelings if he thought he could get a laugh out of it anyway.
100%.
Yeah.
And so come to find out, he told the round guy that I was taping something.
Uh-huh.
From that point on, Paul never had the round guy hosted anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
The round guy was hosting and I was featuring from that point on.
So he must have,
I never said shit. I never asked for shit. Nothing. But from that point on, the round guy thought, oh, I just tell Paul I want a fucking tape so I can be the feature.
Oh, wow.
And I want more time. You know, it's that fucking, and this is how you know, we've talked about this before. These fucking guys that are always bitching about how much time they get. Well, so-and-so got this many minutes.
Yeah.
That just proves you're a fucking amateur.
Yeah.
Because if I'm getting paid the same amount of money to do 10 minutes, fucking great. I'm doing
exactly.
10. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
And so he, from that point on, and I'm pretty sure that's what made him try to stir up shit all the time.
Yeah. You know what? I think the problem with him and you is the fact that, you know, for the longest time, the comedy family at the Funny Bone was like me and him, basically. And you were like the kid brother that finally got enough chops to sit at the big table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
And
it was like it was like if the Comedy Cellar, the table they talk about.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
It was kind of our version of that.
And I was more than happy to have it. I mean, I watched you from day one. So I was like, you know, I've always been a cheerleader and that kind of thing. It's never occurred to me that, you know, anything other than, because, you know, we're so different as comics anyway. It was like there was no kind of competition. I mean, we're two different kinds of sense of humor. You know,
you respected the hustle though.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Nobody else came along in how long that actually got on the road and worked.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
What's funny is as big as the town is Des Moines, and that's what's kind of weird about. I'm watching the resurgence of all these comics and all the clubs that they're doing in Des Moines now, which I think is fantastic because I don't think a lot of them realize back when I came in and you right after. I mean, we were it. I mean, there was no, I mean, you look at now, if you were to say who's comics in Des Moines and you go and you see, you got Dan Untham and you got Matthew Jacobson and you got, you have Melanie and her boyfriend. And I mean, there's a million fucking comics out there now and they're all, God bless them, they're all doing good. But back when we came up, they said, who's the comics in Des Moines? You got Willie Farrell, you got, Ben Euland's a magician, Brent Aitchison's an impressionist, the brown guy, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, there's a Bill Blank is another comic. I mean, that's how scarce it was as far as comedians coming out of this town. So
I remember Ed Voss getting mad at me.
Ed Voss,
because when I met him, I'd probably been at it 10 years before I ever met him.
Yeah,
and I remember I said to him, and he took it the wrong way.
Yeah.
because I said that I told him like that I hadn't heard of him, and I was
Yeah.
just surprised because I thought I knew
Yeah.
everybody
You know
in
what?
the area that was a comic.
And before I go any farther, I always should mention Dwayne Clark is one of the better comics that came out of this town from a long time too.
Yeah, but he
I mean, go-
like when you say that though, you're
Yeah.
like we're not really talking about guys that were transplants and stuff.
Yeah, no,
And
exactly.
you
but
got
I mean,
John Bush.
yeah,
that
John,
ended
but
up
yeah,
here,
exactly.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But they got their chops elsewhere.
Yeah, they got their chops.
They didn't
elsewhere.
come up through here and
No,
then move beyond here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
And
I mean, yeah,
but between you and I, there was
Mhm.
20 years
yeah.
that
And
nobody came along.
there really wasn't. I mean, that's the whole point. Is like it's like it was like
When you and I first became friends, you'd been doing comedy as long as I have now.
I've been doing.
You were
time.
20 plus years.
Yeah,
You were 46 years old when when we started being friends.
God damn. Yeah. Jesus.
Because I remember when I turned 46, I remember saying like we're
Yeah.
the age. I'm the age that I was
When
that
you
you
met me.
were when we
Yeah.
became friends,
Exactly.
and the
Been a
age
long
Paul
time.
died.
Yeah.
46.
Mhm.
Now I'm 47, so
Oh.
I'm beyond both of those milestones.
Well, you're
All
still
right,
on.
we got to get a break. Get some word from our sponsors. We got to do our first bracket of the stand-up comics. I've got the story of a hardened criminal. And earlier in the show, we were talking about the Jetsons, so I thought I'd make some quick AI photos of you guys from the Jetsons.
Hey, real quick before we go to break.
Yep.
Will you pull up a picture of that fucking mom?
Oh, from the show we were talking about?
Willie, you got it. Yeah, look at
Yeah, I wanna
this
see it.
fucking bitch's face. Like, I already know why this happened. And it's the same thing if you go back to that tall, hot blonde deal.
Yeah.
They're jealous of their hot daughters. Their daughters
Yeah.
are cute. Well, I
Yeah.
shouldn't say hot. Like this
Mm.
girl's daughter was a teenager, but like
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're jealous
yeah.
because they were like ugly in high school.
Sure. Yeah. And that's
And,
a
like,
very
their
real
daughters are
thing
cute.
too.
And so
I'll tell
they're
you what
fucking
I felt bad for. I felt bad for the husband.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, look at
That's
this
the mom.
fucking, she's
the
got
mom.
that.
Oh yeah.
She's got one of them fucking mouths that
God
doesn't
damn.
close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Teeth.
Like,
With the
'cause
teeth.
you got to have another fucking picture that's better. Show a better fucking close up. Like, you know what I'm talking about, Willie? That mouth
oh,
where they're
Yeah,
just,
the teeth are just too. Yeah, they can't get that. They got that
Like,
little lips.
everything's just too big, and she's
Yeah.
got like the fucking gullet.
So
like,
did
just
they get?
the-
Is this broad in jail? Is anybody in jail?
She was in jail for a while,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
2 years.
wondering.
and she was manipulating the kid even through that.
Yeah.
Really.
How do you fucking?
Oh, yeah.
How are you attracted to the? How does this? I mean, man.
Well, it's like it's funny as I can remember them talking about. There was a thing in Ankeny one time where the moms were like nailing like the high school football players and shit. It's weird.
God, I can't get these to show up as as an image. They want to download as a web file. Give me 1 second.
Oh well, it's not that important, but
Oh no, now I'm getting it. Fuck you.
this chick's fucking face just grosses me out. Like
There we go.
when she talks,
Mhm.
it's like she's a ventriloquist. Like
Yeah.
her mouth hardly moves when she talks. She's like her fucking stupid. I don't know. Whatever's going on with her mouth is too big.
Have you seen my daughter?
There you go.
So she looks like she can't show any emotion in her mouth.
And this mole on her face. It's just not.
Yeah, that's kind
Really,
of
too busy playing with this dummy.
No,
it's kind
this
of
is the mom.
It's just the same picture. I
That's
wish
all
there
we
was like I don't know. Yeah, I wish you can't show video or it'll get
Yeah,
fucking.
no, but it'll
taken
get
down.
flagged.
All right,
Billy,
let's take
Billy
our
like
break.
this, Billy.
Oh, look at her go!
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Look at her go!
God.
Oh God.
Well, what a great time to go to our sponsors
That's
as we're live with Billy and Will
Yeah.
from the AKC Andrew Downs Marketing Studio and our brand new sponsor, styled by JJ Boutique and Julie Bradshaw. And of course, Revelton Distilling Company. We're going to get a word from our sponsor when we come back. We've got a hardened criminal story. We've got some stand-up comic bracket challenge, some Jetsons AI, and we'll see what other shit we get into. So we'll be right back.
He's gonna so I got to judge comics that are better than me. That'll be great.
Yes,
It's gonna be fun.
Making great tasting bourbon requires the perfect combination of ingredients, conditions, and time. The longer it rests, the better it tastes. Revelton Distillery's new single barrel bourbon is made from 80% corn, sourced 100% from Iowa farmers. And unlike mass-produced bourbons, each barrel of Revelton's single barrel bourbon is unique, proofed on when it tastes best. As they like to say, it'll be ready when it's ready. And to ensure the highest standards of quality and flavor, owners Rob and Christy Taylor oversee the production and bottling. Every single barrel. Iowa born, Iowa aged, Iowa bottled. Try the new single barrel bourbon from Iowa's own Revelton Distillery. ReveltonDistillery.com.
Gentlemen, let's be honest. Finding the perfect gift for your wife or girlfriend isn't always easy. You want something thoughtful, stylish, and unique. And that's exactly what you'll find at Styled by JJ Boutique. Julia Bradshaw and her team strive to be your go-to boutique for casual, boho, and chic clothing and accessories, helping women elevate their style one piece at a time. Located right here in Johnston, Iowa, Styled by JJ brings trendy, high-quality fashion that boosts confidence without breaking the bank. So, if you're looking for a gift that says, I get you, instead of I tried, head to Styled by JJ Boutique, because nothing makes her smile like feeling beautiful. Styled by JJ Boutique, where style meets confidence. Call us today at 515-823-8446.
Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing your home, or if it's simply time to renovate the one you're already living in, you need an experienced mortgage professional to help you analyze your financing options and to make sure the closing goes smoothly. And that's exactly what you get when you call Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage. Kyle's experience and expertise, coupled with Wintrust's rates and programs, ensures you'll get the mortgage that's right for you. You may even qualify for down payment assistance. Before you reach out to a realtor, call Kyle and get pre-qualified, empowering you to start shopping for the home of your dreams. Call Kyle at 515-473-0546. Kyle Lehman, Wintrust Mortgage, 515-473-0546.
All right, and we're back. I'd be remiss if I didn't point out that I had kind of a blast at the tailgate on Saturday and got to meet the Van Hayden guys. Bill, have you seen these guys before?
I haven't. I parked too far away.
They were super
Love to meet 'em.
cool.
Tell me about what are the Van Hayden guys?
So these guys are Iowa, big Iowa fans. They dress as Hayden Fry, but then play Van Halen songs out of this branded ambulance.
Too funny.
They contacted me a couple weeks ago and wanted to try to get both ambulances together. They needed help getting into the tailgate lots at Iowa State. They weren't sure how it was going to work, if they were going to get in. So I was able to help them get in. But, of course, my ambulance wasn't working. But we still tailgated together. Dude, they are a blast. They were a lot of fun. So
I bet.
Yeah.
Do they only play Van Halen songs?
Yes. And
Wow.
so instead of Panama, it's called Iowa. And the other one is Go Ahead and Punt instead of, I can't remember the name of the original song.
Jump.
Yeah. Instead of Jump, it's
Come on, punt.
Go ahead and punt. Punt.
Go ahead, punt.
Why don't you punt?
That's fucking funny.
Billy, that might be Billy's new best friends.
I
and
don't like Van Halen.
I even purchased a Van Hayden t-shirt so
That's
that I almost
great.
wore for the pod tonight. But no, they were a lot of fun. They were super cool. And even the Iowa and Iowa State fans all around us had a good time with them. So they were a lot.
That's the thing about that game. The tailgate's fine. The tailgate's fun.
Oh, dude, inside the game is fucking.
Everybody wants blood. It's just fucking. And
these
then
young
afterwards, it's horrible.
Billy, where'd you watch the game at then?
My house.
Oh, okay.
There
By
were some young
yourself, or-
guys like early 20s that just kept running their fucking mouth, and even some Iowa State fans. young
Yeah.
kids. It just would not shut up, and I was over it. I'm getting to the point, Bill, where I'm almost like you. Like, I don't enjoy that game experience inside.
Yeah,
the game
it's just a
because it's so
it's
fun
a shit
but because of the
experience. Yeah.
asshole peoples.
And honestly, that's why I don't want them to play it anymore, because it's no fun. It really it's not it's not because at this point, like, Iowa State's reputable enough that it's not a fucking horrible thing to lose to them.
Right.
Like, we're gonna lose to probably worse teams than them before the year's over.
So if you were to talk about rivalries,
But like,
what rivalries are worse than or as heated as the Iowa State one?
I mean, off the top of my head, it's got to be Alabama Auburn. I mean,
Yeah.
that guy went and poisoned all those fucking trees in the middle of the the.
Oh yeah, I remember
yeah,
that.
I think there's more heated ones in the country. I mean, Ohio State and Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about interstates? Is Oklahoma State a big one, or Kansas
Not
State?
anymore.
Or...
They don't play each other
Not
anymore.
competitive. Yeah, I don't even think they play,
I think
do they?
Oregon State is. That's the holy war.
But as far as an interstate, Iowa State's right up there in the top.
I think so. I think so. Although people in
Texas
Michigan
and Oklahoma.
he's talking about in the same state.
Yeah.
I've been told. I was told this summer when I was in Michigan that most people hate Michigan State more than they hate Ohio State.
Yeah.
Well, of course. I mean, you got to win your state to be. That's the biggest thing.
And I don't know what.
Probably absolutely would demolish Iowa State. They didn't want to give him one chance because he wanted to own recruiting in that state.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Florida is like the Florida State, the Florida Miami, the Miami Florida State. I don't know.
Iowa State might be one of the biggest interstate rivalries in the country.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
And
it's
as
far as the passion of the fans be.
Yeah.
If you go with the passion of the fans,
mm-hmm.
I bet it is bigger than most.
I will tell you that I've been to all three environments when game day was there and Fox Big Noon Kickoff, 1,000 times better.
Yeah. Oh, really?
1,000 times better environment. Yep.
Yeah, I think they'd probably say that. Well, maybe game day hasn't been to Iowa City in a long time. I think it was probably a superior product at the time that it was there. But the times that Big Noon's been there, it's good. I mean,
and I think it's partially too because Big Noon leans into that homeschool, right? Like they brought on Tyrese Halliburton. They lean into Mark Ingram's driving the helmet car. Dave Portney rode on the fire truck, like that stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas opposed to game day, they brought in some douche country guy who didn't know either team.
That's true. Yeah.
The other
Ashton Kutcher, who's an Iowa fan. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about this hardened criminal. A Florida police department has released body cam footage of a July arrest of an employee who was taken into custody. The man was arrested in Tallahassee in Florida. The incident unfolded in front of children and parents who were enjoying their time in an arcade-style entertainment restaurant. Body cam footage released to police. The police department shows officers finding the person taking pictures with customers. So now let's play the video.
I kind of squirreled while you were reading that. Like, I totally fucking. I might have got. I don't even know what happened. I don't even.
So this gentleman got arrested at a Chuck E. Cheese as he was hanging out with children.
Okay.
It's the actual Chuck E. Cheese mascot.
He left that part out.
They didn't. This has got to be a setup because they would have took his head off, wouldn't they have?
It's there. He's got his head off there.
They would have took his head off.
They took him out of the place in cuffs with the head on. Wait a minute. So was he not really Chuck E. Cheese though?
Yes.
Or was he He was working.
He was working there. Yeah. Jones was charged with theft of a credit card, criminal use of personal identification, and fraudulent use of a credit card on more than 2 occasions. He was an employee at Chuck E. Cheese, and they found out who he was and arrested him while he was on the clock.
So it wasn't a fucking kiddie porn thing, or
no,
anything
but
like
I wanted to hold out because I didn't know if you had saw the video, and I didn't want to ruin it.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty funny fucking perp walk.
Yeah.
But
right.
I thought maybe he was like a child molester or some shit.
Well, goodbye, kids.
Yeah.
All right, earlier.
It'd be a place where you'd work, right?
That's right. Earlier we were talking about the Jetsons, so I thought we'd do a quick AI segment of you guys as the Jetsons. Of course, we'll always start with Willie because he's always the better looking one.
Yeah.
Willie as a
Okay.
Jetsons character.
Let me see. Yeah. You know what? I can say I think I actually got that that tracksuit. Meet
You
Willie
actually-
Jetson. Da, 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 da.
Well, okay, so wait a minute. What is this guy's? Are you George? Are you Grandpa Jetson?
I'm George
Oh.
Jetson.
Let's
Are you George's dad?
Well, no, that's just must be George in the future.
let's
said later
ask
to-
him. No, let's ask chat. We'll see here. Let's 1 second here.
Will they give you a rundown of this character?
I'm hoping Billy's his dog Elmo.
Elroy, that's a kid.
Elroy, whatever his name is.
Astro's
Jane,
the dog.
his wife. Bennett.
Astro's the dog.
Daughter Judy.
Judy, I always was freaked out that Judy
right,
had
here we
white
go.
hair. He was supposed to be a teenager.
I said, what is a Jetsons character name from the first photo? How is he related to George?
Mhm.
Oh, this is no fun.
Why?
Because it just says, I don't know what his name is.
Yeah.
Here's what I
Fucker.
think. Here's what I think. I think this is Willie Jetson.
Willie Jetson.
Yeah, he's Willie Jetson.
Sound like
He's
outside linebacker.
I
Willie
mean,
Jetson.
he even got the dark glasses. Like he's
Yeah.
he's George's great uncle.
Okay, I got it now. I got it.
Oh,
Cosmo Spindle, a smooth talking head of the Intergalactic Public Relations Incorporated and a casual friend from George's from work.
Yeah, boy.
Cosmo is a silver-haired, ever-charming head of the Intergalactic Public Relations. He's known around Orbit City for his sleek style, futuristic shades, and a knack for making any situation sound like $1 million opportunity. He and George first met at Spacely Space Sprockets when Cosmo was hired to spin a PR campaign for Mr. Spacely after one of the many rivalries with Cogswell went public. Cosmo quickly took a liking to George, and after often joking that George was the only honest face in the galaxy of salesmen. Although he's not a close family friend, Cosmo occasionally drops by with a brilliant idea that usually ends up in chaos, leaving George to clean up the mess before Mr. Spacely finds out, and Jane thinks it's a bit much. Judy finds him retro cool, and Elway loves listening to the wild stories of the space business.
Now, Chris, this all came from AI?
Yes.
You know what? Here's the deal. Any guy that's drunk and been out too long and his wife called, said, you better have a good story for when you get home. I'd be on fucking AI. Say, hey, listen,
right?
I'm on my way home. I'm drunk. What do I tell my wife?
Right.
AI could come up with a whole fucking scenario for you.
Now,
then you got to memorize it, so you're fucked.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
The next person is,
You'll be sitting there. Hold on. We need to do another tape.
This is Zorban Quasar. Zorban is
Billy?
a bold, big-voiced entrepreneur
Chris.
who runs.
least you ain't
No, this
fat.
is you, Bill. This is you. Who runs Quasar's Cosmic Concessions, the go-to spot for every kind of futuristic snack in Orbit City. With his shiny, bald dome, sharp goatee, and flashy wardrobe, Zorban prides himself on being the 3 light years ahead of the competition.
There you go.
George
You ain't
often
fat,
runs
Billy.
into Zorban on his lunch breaks when Spacely is too cheap to spring for a company cafeteria upgrade, while George just wants a simple space burger. Zorban's always trying to upsell him on the latest zero-gravity flavor experience or Astro Crunch Deluxe meal.
It's like dope, I think.
We don't have one of me. I didn't
I
do
look
one.
like I have the same chin as that fucking chick, the
From the
catfish chick.
documentary.
Catfish chick.
I got her
Catfish
fucking.
Judy.
She has, she's like one of those. She has no chin, and then her mouth is too
Right.
big, like. Oh.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give you guys. We've got 4
I
brackets.
bet she gives the toothiest blowjob in the history of the world. Like that guy, dude. The fucking husband left her instantly without even thinking about it. Like he just been waiting for years
Yeah.
for a reason to be
out.
able to say, "Oh my god, finally I can get a blowjob that isn't just toothy as
And
fuck.
I don't have to go
I just
right
don't
to
have
the
teeth dragging
hospital.
on my dick."
Yeah.
Okay. 4 brackets. We'll do 1 bracket tonight. There's 4 categories. You guys tell me which category you want to do tonight. Stand-up comics who are considered modern killers. Alternative icons, mainstream stars, or legends. Which bracket do you want to do?
Billy, you pick whatever. I'll go with whatever.
How
you
did
want to do.
you? How were these decided?
AI.
Oh fuck! This is gonna be so bad. All right, let's start with alternative icons. So we
All
can
right.
just be cunts out of the gate.
All right. Jesus, a little enthusiasm for some new ideas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I don't. It's great.
All right.
Look, here's the deal. Here's what's good about it, Chris. You know, you bring up these questions because they're questions that the layman want to know.
Yes.
Like, you know, you're
Right.
obviously not a comic. There's not anything about this business that annoys you, right? So
Not like it does you.
You sometimes.
I'm not. Do I come off as jaded?
No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
not
Come on, let's
kidding,
get
no.
on with it. All right.
I mean, seriously, because
No,
I don't mean to.
I mean,
All
yeah.
the sunshine.
Come on, let's
But
do
there-
this. This doesn't suck. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. All right. Number one is Mitch Hedberg versus Reggie Watts.
Reggie, I think Reggie died a while back, I think, but Mitch Hedberg, I mean,
Why does it say Robin Williams?
Because they put Robin Williams in here and then realized that they had already put him in a different category.
Oh, well, that's Mitch Hedberg. That's a
Mitch,
no-brainer.
Mitch. I mean, because I don't know, I don't know enough
Number
of
one
Reggie
seed.
Watts' stuff. I don't
Mitch
have a
is
thing
the
about
number
Mitch.
one seed.
Yeah,
An
Really?
8-9 seed is Zach Galifianakis and Norm Macdonald.
Oh, that's unfair.
Yeah, they are way
two
too
completely different comics. But I mean, as
Norm
far
Macdonald
as making
doesn't belong on this list.
Norm Macdonald's, I agree. Do you agree that he's possibly one of the funniest guys ever, though? Bill, did you like him?
Yeah, but I really love Zach Galifianakis too.
Yeah, I do too.
I think you probably do got to go with Norm. Yeah. If we're going off a straight stand-up,
yeah.
Mark Maron.
Bill, I like Mark Maron.
I'm taking Mark Maron over Jim
Gaffigan.
Over who? Gaffigan?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mark Maron to me is, I mean, he's more real. I mean,
Yeah.
I like
Gaffigan. Gaffigan might be one of those guys that you find out fucking diddles
I
somebody.
think we did, didn't we? I think we did, didn't he? Wasn't he?
Really?
showing his dick to people?
No,
He's
that was
real,
Louis C.K.
Yeah, Gaffigan's real religious.
You're thinking of Louis C.K. with this.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Jerking off.
Number 5C, Maria Bamford versus Todd Berry.
I think Maria Bamford is fucking hysterical.
She is. So is Todd Berry, though, too. But I mean, I'll go with Bamford.
So, have you watched any of those Dark Side of Comedy?
No.
Shows.
The ones where people die and
well, there's one about her and she's not dead. So it's
she matter of fact, her whole stick now is about the she's got mental problems. She's depressed.
She talks about mental health a lot.
She's hysterical.
But she's doing usually those dark side of the whatevers that you can't interview the subject.
Yeah. But
she's actually interviewed in hers.
Oh wow.
And she's
brilliant. She's brilliant.
She had me laughing so fucking hard because she was talking about having an eating disorder in high school.
All right. So
and she was like, she goes, so when I was 16, I mean, this is just an interview. It's not stand up. She's like, when I was 16, I was anorexic, and she's like, oh, white girl.
Yeah. When she does her mother and shit. Yeah, she's fun. Yeah.
But she was like basically talking about like color me surprised. Fucking white girl with an eating disorder. It was funny. Anyway,
we'll take Maria Bamford.
Second seed, Patton Oswalt over Kyle Kiernan.
Kinane.
Kyle Kinane. Yeah. I love Patton Oswalt, but Kyle Kinane, I've grown to really appreciate his stuff. But Patton Oswalt's body of material is.
I don't know enough of Kyle Kinane's stuff. I know he's very highly respected.
It's funny, you know, the comedy scene that they got here, all those young guys, Dan Anthem, they brought Kyle Kinane around a couple times. He actually worked once at Teehees.
Yeah.
But Kyle Kinane, if you listen to him, he's great. But Patton Oswalt's body material is pretty tough to beat.
Dimitri Martin versus Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson on
Louis
this list
is what it says. Yep.
Louis, I must be.
Well,
another
that's
one.
Louis Anderson.
Must be Louis Anderson. Yep.
He shouldn't be on this list. That's
7-10.
fucking weird. Hey, you got to go Dimitri Martin because he doesn't belong on.
These are
any of these
alternatives.
rankings.
So
Yeah. I agree.
Tig Notaro versus
Mhm.
Janine Garofalo.
I'm going Janine Garofalo.
Oh, it's the first upset, 14-3.
Yeah,
Um,
because Tig's
I saw a thing on her the other day. They were talking. Somebody asked her, name a comic that you just think is so overrated and you don't like, and she said Pete Davidson.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, she just came. Tig's got some funny
Yeah,
stuff.
you know why she said Pete Davidson?
Huh?
Because he fucks a lot of chicks and
Yeah.
like she's
she's-
super
Super gay.
yeah, like
Yeah.
she's got a show, that show called Tig or whatever. I think it was just
Yeah.
called Tig. I liked that show. It was funny.
Yeah.
It was good. But yeah, she's a little bit sometimes I feel like she likes the smell of her own farts too much.
Okay, Bill. That's a way to. That's one way to put it.
But I don't know her. It's a shitty thing for
Yeah.
me to say because I don't really know her personally. But
Yeah.
you know, I do have friends of friends, and
Yeah.
I've heard some things that
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
So we're going Tig.
I do respect her as a I do like her, but I like
You went with
Janine.
Janine.
I think I like Janine Garofalo better.
Yeah. Well,
Who's up
she's kind of iconic. Janine Garofalo's been around a long.
She was always
time.
just very smart, very
Yeah.
funny.
And then we have David Cross versus Hannibal Buress.
Wow, that's a tough one.
Hannibal
I like
Buress is a better stand-up.
Yeah. Plus, he was the one that set the
Outed
world
Bill
onto
Cosby.
Bill
Yeah.
Cosby. So
Oh, okay.
David Cross is great.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like him more as an actor. I like
I
him
do
like
too.
what he
Yeah,
did,
and like
Yeah, he's better as an actor, I think.
yeah.
Mr. Show.
Oh,
His
what's
stand-up's
called,
good. His
what,
stand-up's good.
when he was the blue guy in he was married to what was his
Arrested
name?
Development.
Arrested Development. He was fantastic in that.
All right. Second round is Mitch Hedberg versus Norm Macdonald.
God, I don't even want to play that one because Norm Macdonald to me.
There's no choice, Willie. You
I
get no
know, but
choice.
goddamn, Norm Macdonald was funny. But so was Mitch.
I'm going Norm Macdonald.
Norm
I'm going
Macdonald,
Norm Macdonald.
because he died in natural causes as opposed to an overdose. Does that have anything to do with it?
No.
Okay. I'll go Norm Macdonald too. I love Norm Macdonald.
The thing about these two guys going up against each other is both of them took a shit ton of chances.
Yeah.
So like you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, almost every joke Mitch Hedberg wrote was taking a chance.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I love the way his brain worked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
the thing he just did in Iowa was fucking hysterical. When they told him he had to be clean.
Norm was more of a real guy.
Yeah.
Hedberg was more of a just kind of a joke writing machine, kind of, you know. You didn't really know who he was. You didn't know the real him.
Yeah, and we think about all the stuff that Norm did on like Saturday Night Live when he was the. A lot of people forget that he was the Weekend Update.
Yeah, and like
he used to take shots at OJ. He took shots
he got
at OJ.
fired because of OJ, and he didn't give a fuck.
No, they used to. Well, you heard about the whole Iowa City thing.
Yeah,
when they told him and he came out,
that's
and
what
he
I'm
said,
saying.
"Hey,
That's why I gotta
guy.
go with. That's why I gotta go with Norm.
Yeah, you're a gay guy. If you're a gay guy, do you want to get fucked or you want to be the one fucking?" And
because they told him to be clean right before.
Yeah, they told him to be clean right before that, and he said,
and that's where I feel a kinship with him because that's always been every time somebody tells me not to do something.
Yeah,
it really makes me want to find a way
to do it.
To do it, like
exactly.
But find a way to do it to where I get away with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Not really like to piss them off.
Yeah,
but just to go, oh.
Well, I thought you meant something else. Yeah,
like I want to show you that I can walk this line.
Yeah,
right.
I got you.
All right. So we're going with Norm, Mark Maron, Maria Bamford.
Bamford.
Wow. Patton Oswalt, Dimitri Martin.
Patton Oswalt. Yeah.
And Janine Garofalo or Hannibal Buress?
Buress.
Okay, we're getting close here. Here we go. Norm Macdonald, Maria Bamford.
I'm going to go Norm.
Patton Oswalt, Hannibal Buress.
Patton's got a
Patton
bigger
Oswalt.
what to work. I'd go Patton too.
I mean, just because it has to be two two white guys in the end, or it just wouldn't.
Patton
be-
Oswald or Norm McDonald.
It wouldn't work out like comedy's supposed to.
Norm Macdonald.
Yeah,
take
I'm
Norm,
going. I think we got to. I think the
Yeah.
winner's Norm.
Yeah.
Norm McDonald is the winner of this
Yeah.
bracket. All right.
I got no problem with that.
I got to write this down.
No problem with that.
I don't. And you know what? If I look at this bracket actually as a whole,
Mm-hmm.
Norm Macdonald is the only one of these names that I've ever gone down. That I've gone down multiple rabbit holes
Yeah.
of just Norm Macdonald clips of different things.
Well,
Most
I mean,
of the stuff though, I got to admit, is not stand up.
yeah. But if you were to go out and ask most comics, just go find a room of comics and start talking about who they find legendary. McDonald on everybody's list. On
Yeah.
everybody's list. So
Okay.
Well,
so
I want to
that's,
see what some of these other brackets look like.
Oh, no.
Oh, you won't let me think
no.
about it.
That's no. What fun is that?
I don't know.
you could go look on your own time, Billy, but
I kind
kind
of
of like
hate.
me, you won't. So
There's nothing for me. I can't look on my own time. It's private to Chris. It's Chris's
right.
private.
That's right.
I
I will say the Legends one is probably my favorite, obviously.
yeah.
yeah.
There might be some seating in there that I don't agree with. And when I
I
look
feel
at
like Norm, but see, like Norm could be on in the Legends.
Yeah, without a doubt.
it, could be.
Without
Mitch Hedberg could be in the Legends.
Yep. Without a doubt.
I mean, here's the thing: whatever list, it doesn't matter because I'm already going to tell you who's going to win the whole fucking thing. It's going to be George Carlin, because George Carlin's on one of these fucking brackets.
yeah, of course.
And
George
he's
Carlin
gonna win.
Well,
No
let me tell you,
one beats him.
The finals
Doesn't
are going to be
matter.
George Carlin, Richard Pryor. Who else will be?
It
up
probably
there?
can't be George Carlin and Richard Pryor because they're probably both on the Legends list.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
I will read you the Legends list. I won't read them in seating.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean George
Rodney
Carlin wins.
Dangerfield.
So,
let me test- come on.
Sam Kennison,
Yeah, of course.
Bill Hicks,
Mhm.
Roseanne Barr,
Boo.
Andrew Dice Clay,
Yeah.
Stephen Wright, Jay Leno,
Mhm.
Paula Poundstone,
I like her.
What? She's a fucking child molester. How come nobody's all over that bitch anymore?
Bobcat Goldthwait,
yeah.
Gallagher, Rodney Dangerfield, Jerry Seinfeld, Joan Rivers, Robin Williams, Eddie Murphy, George Carlin, Richard Pryor.
There's some people that don't belong on that list for sure.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'll read the other ones for you. I will not go in order. The mainstream stars: Jim Carrey, Dane Cook, Jeff Foxworthy, Jeff Dunham, Ray Romano, Wanda Sykes, George Lopez. What?
These
Second-
lists don't make sense. It's so funny.
No, I know. I'm trying to.
The Cable Guy, Sarah Silverman, Kevin Hart, Bill's losing his mind, Ellen DeGeneres, Bill Burr, Louis C.K., Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock.
That list is all over the fucking
And the
place.
other
is.
one is what they call the modern killers. So this would be Burt Kreischer, Taylor Tomlinson, Trevor Noah, Pete, Nikki Glazer, Anthony Jeselnik,
Jesselink.
Jesselnik.
Theo Vaughn, Joe Coy, Sam Morrill, Mark Normad,
Normand.
Nate Bargatze, Bo Burnham, Hassan Mahan,
Mm-hmm.
John Maloney,
Mulhaney.
Mulaney.
and Ali Wong.
Wow.
Okay.
So there's your list. Top of your head, anybody off there? Anybody not named that should be?
I'm surprised in that modern one. There's the Segura.
Sebastian Maniscalco.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you say, Bill? You're surprised,
Segura,
what?
I'm surprised isn't in that last
Oh,
one.
I'm sorry. I may have missed him. He's on the list here.
Bill Burr.
Oh, he
Yeah,
is?
obviously.
Yeah, Tom
I'm
Segura
surprised Bill Burr's not on that list.
Yeah.
on modern. Yeah.
I
The
mean, if you want,
mainstream list is just
Mainstream is
fucking
more-
weird.
Why is it weird? To me,
Because you have like Bill Burr and then you have Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah, I did
You don't
You have
think
Larry
those
the
are
Cable
mainstream
Guy.
stars? You don't think those
Huh?
are mainstream? I think mainstream means if you went up to the average person and said, "Name me a comedian that's current right now," I think they would name one of those people. I think that's what that means.
But
Mainstream
like
is
Bert
like
Kreischer
I'll be
and Tom
honest with you,
Segura are probably on that list. Joe
I don't.
Okay,
Rogan's probably on
can
that
I
list.
tell you? Can I tell you? Since it is Living and Dead, right? Some of this
Yeah,
is Living and
yep.
Dead. The one they missed, who, as far as I'm concerned, is top 5 of all time, is Bernie Mac.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Bernie Mac is not on this list.
There's no
That
Lenny
well,
Bruce
then
either.
this
Was
list
Lenny
ain't
Bruce on
this
the
lane.
Legend?
Lenny
This
Bruce
lane,
is not
it
here
don't
either.
mean
No.
Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac. Go
Yeah.
watch old Bernie Mac stuff.
Oh,
He
dude,
was
Yeah.
love Bernie.
funnier than
Yeah.
any. He tore rooms
I'll
when he
tell you
came
what,
out in Chicago. I ain't afraid of you people.
You know, what's
I'm
funny.
scared of you motherfuckers.
I ain't scared of
Other
you,
than Cedric,
motherfuckers.
other than Cedric the Entertainer, those kings of comedy.
Yeah.
What's the guy that's really popular right now that does
Harvey.
D.L. Hughley, Steve
D.L.
Harvey.
Hughley? Steve Harvey's not on
Yeah.
this list.
Yeah.
But also Sinbad's not on this list. And
Yeah. Fucking, I mean, yeah, Sinbad. I mean, if you're talking about, part of it is if you're successful during your career. No, there was a point in time when Sinbad was hotter than anybody.
now,
And I mean,
here's a good point. When I say mainstream, I know all those guys off the top of my head.
yeah.
If I look at these modern people,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever heard. I know I've never heard of Bo Burnham.
Burr Burnham, he's good, but I mean, yeah,
He's
Sam
a
Morrill,
musical
Joe-
guy.
Like
Sam Morrill. Yeah.
I only know Theo Vaughn because of his podcast. That's the only reason
Exactly. Yeah.
know.
And that's crazy. Yeah. That's why you know him. Yeah.
I,
It's like Joe Rogan. If you were to say to
and-
Joe
and
Rogan,
to be
Joe Rogan
honest with you,
stand up.
I only know Tom Segura.
Yeah.
I've never
Exactly.
seen his stand up before.
Yeah.
You know who else is not on this list? Who's the best of them all?
Mm.
Out of the what's the group that did with Larry Cable Guy and
The mainstream.
Larry-
is Ron White.
Ron White.
Yeah.
Ron White was a killer.
Is way better
Yeah.
than
Ron
Larry
White was the
Cable.
strongest one of that bunch. Yeah.
Yes.
Have
I
you ever
love Ron White.
seen? Have you ever seen the Ron White telling the story about partying with Dr. Phil,
No.
No.
partying on a fucking yacht in France?
You talk about somebody that hates Trump. Ron White fucking hates that guy.
Yeah.
Hates
Very
him.
good.
Yeah, I bet you Ron White and Larry the Cable Guy aren't the best of friends.
I bet they're not.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Exactly.
Ron White's best bit is when he talks about his wife on the period and how she won't have sex, and he asks if the log ride is open. He's like, it's like an amusement park.
Yeah.
Just because they close down the roller coaster doesn't mean the log ride isn't open.
What was the name of that one album? Something about stupid. You
can't fix stupid.
You can't fix. Yeah.
He has two bits, or one bit that I remember was the just a quick hitter that I always thought was funny was I got arrested for being drunk I got thrown out of this bar and got arrested for being drunk in public. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I was drunk in the bar.
Yeah,
they threw me into public.
Ron White those guys before they were big, they used to play Funny Bone all the time.
Oh yeah.
And I worked with Ron White a couple times, and he liked cigars and scotch, and so did I. And I can remember the last time I saw him in person, we were at Billy Joe's Picture Show. I'm on stage, and I got a cigar in my hand, a drink. I'm singing Sinatra. I'm so drunk I can't even fucking see. And I remember I'm just up there, and all of a sudden I said, I can't. And I looked down, and Ron White's laying between my legs with the cigar looking up at me. And I said, I got to go. All right. He said, all right, buddy. And last time I saw him in person. So,
yeah, you got to look up.
Yeah.
You got to look up him. There's this whole story about partying on a yacht with Dr. Phil in France, some shit.
I'll look it up. Let me ask you this.
We could do a whole bit on just people's best material. You ever heard like the Bernie Mac? I was thinking of the Bernie Mac one where he took over his sister's kids. And he said, the little motherfucker, he said, and the boy come out, he a homosexual. He said, he wants some milk and cookies. He said, this little motherfucker come out and say to me, look at me like I'm all short and shit. Look at me like
he wants
some milk and cookies. He said, "What I tell him? I told that motherfucker faggot, ain't gonna get no milk and cookies. Get back up in your room."
Yeah, Bernie Mac was fucking great.
I mean, there's a few people on this Legends I probably don't agree with. I personally thought here's my question.
Milk and cookies, motherfucker.
Andrew Dice Clay
Yeah,
really only had one great special.
yeah.
After that, I mean his rhymes and I mean after that, I don't recall any other specials that he had, and his movies were fucking terrible, except for The Adventures of Ford Fairlane.
Let me tell you what. No, the thing about Andrew Dice Clay is he's tremendous now. You watch him in movies now; he's fucking fantastic.
Yes, he is.
He had a thing where he
that
played
show
himself.
Dice is fucking great.
Yes, I mean, yeah, exactly.
What
I mean, he's better now than he ever was.
Natasha Leggero is really good in it.
Yeah,
what
plays
show?
his girlfriend.
Dice.
It's him. It's about him living in Las Vegas as Andrew
Trying
Dice
to
Clay.
fucking be relevant.
Oh, shut up! I gotta watch that.
Oh, it's fucking great. You know what? Watch it this week. We'll talk about it next week.
All right.
It's so good.
Yeah. I just remember that was the first like really good stand-up where I was like, I probably can't repeat any of this because it's that fucking bad.
Here's to you.
Dickory dock.
Sucking my dick.
It's right. She's looking up. I'm saying, concentrate. No.
I watched Adventures of Ford Fairlane probably 100 times.
Yeah.
Isn't that what that's from? Isn't that Ford Fairlane when he's like, here's to you, sucking my dick. It's like a toast. He's like giving a toast or something.
All right, guys, we got to get out of here.
Yeah,
I don't have to do nothing but stay black and die. I know my way around.
Motherfucker, what? Him say him want some milk and cookies. I tell him, motherfucker, you ain't get no milk and cookies. Go back to your goddamn room. I guess that's the way we should end the show.
Milk and cookies.
Milk and cookies, motherfucker.
I can't even hit the stop button. I gotta stop.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
We're out of here, everybody. Thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks to Willie's already gone.
Store's closed. Go home.
Just a mic and a dream. Now we ride this circuit, chasing that scene. Every heckle, every cheer, every silent stare made a sharper man's bolder. We ain't going nowhere.